And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Clippers. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about why he's so patient offensively. He said it's because I can't really run fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little bit slower gives my teammates a chance to back cut, lob. I'm just playing in my comfort zone. Kevin?
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Favors. Then it's Harden. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. And for Minnesota, Tyrese Haliburton is out there with Morant. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Giannis in at the power forward. Morant outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Leonard. Good on the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Morant. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Banked in off the glass.
And, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Now here's Favors. Here's Harden. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Giannis outside. He takes it in, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Harden dishes to Leonard. Covington trying to break free, and that's good. Kawhi Leonard for 3. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Giannis, and he converts the layup.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
Now Morant. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Harden surveying the D. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else. So much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
Covington against Haliburton. Favors trying to break free. Covington with the bucket.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Giannis. That one off the back iron and out.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Giannis against Covington. Harden the pass to Favors. 5 on the clock. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby.
I'll tell you, the skilled defensive effort right there. OG Anunoby contesting shots, exactly what you would hope for.
Fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Knocked away. And Orlando has possession. Leonard inside. He's against Jokic. Leonard the pass to Favors. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Anunoby. That one a little long.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Giannis. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now here's Leonard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Harden kicks to Covington. Jackson from long range. The Magic again can't hit. Minnesota leading by 6. There's the pass to Giannis. Here's Anunoby. No good with the triple. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Magic. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And to Kumbo. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Giannis has got 10.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Derek Favors.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. He's coming off an excellent season. averaged 25 points per game last season, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Jackson passes to Leonard. And Harden now, top of the key. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Harden's got 5.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Jackson finds Leonard. Covington a screen on Anunoby. Here's Leonard. Drops it in from 11 feet. He's got 7.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
It's Giannis with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Harden outside. Jordan with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Leonard. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
From deep, Giannis. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Pass to Jackson. Jordan with a screen on Morant. 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson, and Orlando again with the bucket.
He uses the threat of his drive to open up looks for him offensively. Jackson is one smart cookie.
Halliburton outside. Giannis is double. Here's Morant. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Leonard the pass to Harden. Lets it fly. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Minnesota making some changes. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Maxey's subbed in for Halliburton. Bielitsa, he checks in for the Magic. Raul Neto comes in for Reggie Jackson. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Orlando. Ellington comes in for James Harden. Jokic kicks to Washington. Timberwolves passing it around. With his first shot attempt. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Now here's Jordan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Craig. Good. Nice job down low.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Here's Morant. 17 points for him last game against Denver. It's rebounded by Neto.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Bielitsa, a screen on Morant. Neto finds Bielitsa. Ellington with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from the wing. Neto can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 6.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
And so here's Orlando. After the basket by Minnesota, Craig passes to Neto. Back to Craig, and the layup's good off the glass. Craig's got his second basket of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Orlando grabs the miss. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulder.
Neto can't get it to go. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 6-point game.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Neto, the pass to Jordan. Back to Neto. And it's sent back by Jokic. Now, here's Maxey. Ellington defending.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
It's Bielitsa. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Morant outside. Fades and shoots. And that one is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. And Bielitsa kicks to Neto. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back to Bielitsa. Over Millsap. Bielitsa with the bucket. And now it's only a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family.
Ah, good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you got to focus on what matters most.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
As something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Bielitsa is out there with Favors. Then it's Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jackson in at the point.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
Minnesota in the lead. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got 14 points.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a three of his own. Beautiful.
Giannis against Bielitsa. Halliburton drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Here he goes. Harden against Giannis. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to a point with the bucket from James Harden.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
Now, here's Millsap. 11-point game his last outing. Antetokounmpo looking it over. He wants to get to Millsap and does.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And here's Bielitsa for three. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Here is Favors, following the basket by Paul Millsap. Covington setting the pick for Jackson. Takes it out to Covington. Fade away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Jackson.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
Right side, Leonard. Shoots over Anunoby. The Magic again can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 5. Halliburton outside. Pass to Anunoby. Millsap inside, guarded by Jackson. And that one's good. Millsap's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Poke loose. Millsap with the steal. Pass to Maxey. Millsap dishes to Antetokounmpo. Driving the lane, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Jackson. Outside, Favors. Halliburton against Harden. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And that's a nice play. Harden sure knows how to use that body and length inside.
Here's Giannis. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Maxey. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Halliburton outside. Just 4 to shoot. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Covington with the steal. Outside Jackson. Poked away. To the paint. Here's Millsap to the left side wing. Maxey passes to Anunoby. Giannis against Covington. To the middle. 5 on the clock. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Maxey And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Magic trail by 7. Covington passes to Jackson. Here's Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Kawhi Leonard meets the defender at the rim, and he comes out on top.
And Doris, when you think of players that can turn it on for the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard's certainly one of them.
I think Kawhi, because of his history as an NBA champion, understands how different the playoffs are. There's a different level of physicality, a different level of pressure, and you have to be able to rise and meet that moment, and boy, Kawhi has. OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Some changes for Minnesota. Jokic, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Washington comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Ja Morant in for Maxey. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jordan, he's checked in for Favors. Torrey Craig comes in for Robert Covington. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Leonard. And Raul Neto subbed in for Jackson. Now here's Harden. 29 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit. Goes up the baseline. Rebound Minnesota. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Millsap inside. He's against Jordan. Morant passes to Jokic. Outside Millsap. Got a piece of it. Here is Ellington. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jordan with a screen on Morant. Neto kicks to Ellington. Stolen by Washington. To the inside. Harden against Halliburton. 6 to shoot. From deep, Jokic. And it's Orlando with the rebound. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing 2 teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
The Magic again can't hit. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They host the Clippers after this game. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. Halliburton outside. Here's Jokic. And it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Morant after the Magic pick up 2. From deep Washington. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Neto, the pass to Ellington. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Morant. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harden outside. Back to Ellington. And it's off from 3-point range. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Halliburton passes to Millsap. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. No good on the triple. The Magic trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Taking it all the way. Harden with the flush there.
Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Morant bats for 2. Kept alive. Jokic kicks to Halliburton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Neto. No good there. Good work defensively by Millsap. Timberwolves leading by 4. Halliburton in the corner. 1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Millsap. A special move before the shot. Millsap's got 8 points in the quarter.
And a gifted interior scorer. Millsap just plays within himself and understands when to take the shot.
Here's Neto. Fires from 14, and that one goes long.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end. I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Washington. Stolen by Harden. Now Ellington kicks it out to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. Drains the three-pointer. Harden's got 14 points.
So lethal from beyond the perimeter. Harden is smart at recognizing when he should shoot from there.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Timberwolves on top, up by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, and make a good decision.
Thank you, David. We'll be back.
And Shaq, you won player of... Okay, and as far as the first half, and that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Ja Morant, he's out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Boy, to think back in college the three-point shot was a real struggle for Kawhi Leonard. Now it's become a strength.
Down low, here's Antetokounmpo. And Covington sends it back. Pass to Harden. To the middle. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Right now, the game is coming easy to Kawhi Leonard. He's in rhythm, and he knows it.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 19. Chalk up 2 there.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
One shot.
Free throw good. Giannis. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Leonard, no luck. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's Covington on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Covington dishes to Harden. Harden draws the double. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. 5th is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Now here's Jackson. Knocked loose. Morant with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good off the back of the rim.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Halliburton against Harden. Harden draws the double. Covington, a screen on Morant. Jackson finds Covington. Another miss by Orlando. Passes it to Morant. Halliburton against Favors. Here's Jokic. From 13 feet, it goes down. Jokic has got 6.
And that mid-range jumper, a big asset for Jokic. Draws defenders away from the bucket and gets them the spacing they need.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 14. The dish to Jackson. Favors sets the pick for Jackson to end the cold streak. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Favors.
Well, you like to see Favors dive after setting the screen. He's mobile, he's agile, and in that instance, he was hostile.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
Halliburton outside. And the pass to Jokic. Back to Halliburton. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Leonard. Over Morant. Leonard, no luck. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Antetokounmpo finds Morant. Covington against Giannis. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Maxey's checked in for the Timberwolves. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Orlando. The Magic trail by 3. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Covington. In the corner, Harden. 6 on the shot clock. For the tie. Another miss by Orlando. Timberwolves leading by 3. Morant outside. Passes it to Jokic. Basket good. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Leonard finds Jackson. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Magic trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Harden. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And on the offensive end, Harden can be such a monster. So far, he's had little trouble finding his shots.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 22. And it's Jokic in the corner. Shoots over Covington. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Leonard against Anunoby. There's the pass to Covington. Back to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Covington on the wing. Off target with his 3. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Morant with a wide open look. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bielitsa passes to Harden. Dishes it to Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 25 points for Kawhi Leonard.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That's his first foul. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Orlando also making some changes. Jordan comes in for Robert Covington. And Raul Neto subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Pass to Anunoby. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Anunoby's got 9 points.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Harden kicks to Jordan. Pass to Neto. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. Neto's got his second bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Orlando making some changes. Torrey Craig comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Ellington is subbed in for James Harden. Here's Morant. 8 points for him. Giannis is double. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Magic go the other way with it. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, their longest of the season. Jordan against Antetokounmpo. Craig kicks to Neto. In the corner, it's Ellington. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 5. Inside. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point God moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder. And here's a look at some stats for Ja Morant. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 19 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And, Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's a goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Now, here's Craig, following the miss by Giannis. Craig with it, now guarded by Giannis. Pass to Jordan. Count that one. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, that goes in. Giannis has got 5 points in the quarter.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Neto. He has 7. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
He dishes it to Ellington. The pass to Craig. Just 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. The shot by Ellington, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Jordan up top. Antetokounmpo defending. On the wing, Ellington. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Misses the wing J.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Morant surveying the D. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Neto, guarded by Morant. Pass to Jordan. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Neto. From deep, and the rejection by Giannis. Here's Anunoby, and the layup falls. Anunoby's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Neto, guarded by Morant. Neto, the pass to Jordan. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Driving in, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Orlando.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
Free throw good. Giannis.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
From deep Harden, it doesn't go for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
it's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Robert Covington, Reggie Jackson out there with Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Covington. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Washington. To the paint. The jump hook. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Down by 15. Jackson against Halliburton. Steps back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
The first one falls.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Maxey passes to Antetokounmpo. Into the lane. Giannis dunks it down.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
And here's Leonard from 3.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Passes to Anunoby. Now, here is Halliburton. And here's Giannis. Defended by Covington. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Leonard. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Favors. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Harden can't hit.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And Covington sends it back.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington. Sends it back.
Here's Jokic. The pass to Halliburton. There's the drive. Blocked again. And he recovers it. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden draws the double. Outside Favors. Jackson from long range. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. On the wing, Giannis. Defended by Covington. Here's Giannis. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points in the second half.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Harden the pass to Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Good on the second free throw. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
And it's Giannis missing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Anunoby against Leonard. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Timberwolves leading by 20. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Anunoby against Leonard. Covington a screen on Anunoby. Leonard kicks to Covington. Pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Back to Covington. Here's Favors. And there it is for him.
Well, we know this. Derek Favors is an accomplished post player. He's got soft touch and will attack the defense.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Drops in the layup for 2. Giannis has got 34 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Harden dishes to Leonard. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Harden. Here's the 3. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Minnesota leading by 19 points. Minnesota calls timeout. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of competence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
On defense, Orlando. 19-point game. Morant passes to Antetokounmpo. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Now here's Favors. Jackson from long range. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Morant outside. Back to Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 38 points. The Magic trail by 20. Favors sets the pick for Leonard. Pass to Favors. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Passes it to Leonard. Shoots over Morant. And it falls over the rim and in. 28 points for Leonard.
But Kawhi Leonard's strength through contact, one of the real problems you've got to deal with as a defender.
Now here's Morant for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Harden kicks to Jackson. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Halliburton passes to Jokic. Harden against Halliburton. Giannis' screen on Harden. And it's Halliburton missing. The Magic trail by 18. Harden outside. Now the pass to Leonard. Over Morant. Leonard dishes to Favors. Knocks it loose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Jordan, he's checked in for the Magic. Minnesota leading by 18. Jokic kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Anunoby. Floats it up for Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Jokic finds Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And the first one drops.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
So he gets them both. Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series, teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
Here's Morant. James Harden picking up that last basket. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
Harden against Halliburton. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Here's Jackson off the inbound pass.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Here's Leonard. Scoring at will. He's had it going on offense.
And it's not as if the defense hasn't focused on it, but he is just at a level right now offensively where you cannot deny it.
And it's Jokic with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 20. Morant outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Anunoby finds Jokic. Shoots over Leonard. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness
adds character to the identity of this team.
The three from Harden. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
On the wing, Giannis. Defended by Covington. That one goes. Count it.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through you.
Now here's Leonard. You know, Doris, the debate about what makes someone an MVP is always interesting. In your mind, and you're a voter, what are the qualities of an MVP-worthy player?
You know, Kevin, one of the things that fascinated me about the most recent MVP selection was some of the slander sent at Nikola Jokic. And I think it had everything to do with him not passing the eye test. And by that, I mean he didn't have eye-popping athleticism. But he was my runaway choice for MVP because he is so highly skilled and he is so valuable to what they do on the offensive end of the floor. He has vision. He has the ability to score the basketball in the paint and outside the paint. He can manipulate defenses because of his high basketball IQ. It was such a fascinating conversation, and what a worthy MVP for Nikola Jokic.
Now, here is Halliburton. And it's Washington missing.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year. Actually, their fifth win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a two-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Neto can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew,